Welcome everybody at the Women in Finance event.
It is an area of high impact and high value for society. We all have this sort of sense that women are not represented as much as we think they should be. They're certainly not represented to an equal extent as men. I'm actually going to argue that the problem is much worse than people think it is. A lot of times people say, well, women don't want to be leaders. Women are risk averse. They shy away from competition. Well, if women's representation varies across countries, then women's preferences cannot explain this fact.
What can we do more to attract more women? How can we increase the pool? And how can we make sure that women stay in the financial sector?
If you want good board members, you have to start at the management level. You have to increase the share of women in management. You have to have more female CEOs, because that's where you pick your board members in the end.
It is interesting to work with quotas, and I would like the financial industry to work to a larger extent with quotas.
We need to have bold men that actually understand what it means to have more female representation, both in the boardroom but also in the group on the group executive level going forward.
There has to be genuine interest for what we do. I mean, that's the most important thing. So you won't work that hard that you need to do if you're not interested.
So we need to come in earlier in the university before they do their choice between the finance and sales and marketing, for example. So we need to come in early and to promote the job, because it is actually the world's best job. It's an extremely fun job to have, an educating job to have, and you really live in the midst of what's happening in a society. It is really the wheel of the society working in the financial industry and the banking industry.